Hello crafty budgeters, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt free. I am sorry that this video is going up a little bit later than I typically like to upload it on Sundays, but your girl was tired. I did not want to get out of bed this morning, so I started my morning off a little bit later. I was up last night doing some stuff for this video. These past couple of weeks I've been working really hard to get my Etsy shop together. If you don't know, my Etsy shop has launched where I'll be selling some affordable budget printables, and be on the lookout. I will be doing a April budget with me so you can kind of see how I fully develop my monthly budget plan. But yeah, so I have some exciting new things to share with you this week. I'm quite proud of myself. I not only launched the shop, I added some new things for my stuffing videos. So let's get started. Today we will be stuffing $326. So typically I have a little bit more to stuff on my cash stuffing videos, but the end of the month is pretty tight when it comes to the budget. Our mortgage are coming out, a lot of our higher bills come out at the end of the month, so I don't have too much to stuff, but I'm just thankful that I'm able to stuff anything. And you'll see in the sinking funds kind of how I was able to kind of break it down so that way, even though it was tight, we're still able to stuff something. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am just so elated with everyone that has joined the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button. I respond back to every comment. It brings me joy when I get the notification that someone commented and I can respond back to you. So yeah, in this video, like always, I'm going to be unstuffing my cash envelopes to see how we did this past week. I'm going to be doing our savings challenges, and then we're gonna end with our sinking funds. Y'all, guess what? I finally am able to show you my new cash envelope wallet for the 5 categories that I typically overspend on. And you all have seen, if you've watched my other videos, let me pull it out of my drawer, my beautiful beginning cash envelopes. Listen, we're starting from the bottom, even though the bottom was I'm pretty proud of these. And now we are working our way up to some of my new cash envelopes. Before I talk and show you the cash envelopes that I created, it's pretty similar. I just updated them a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about this wallet, planner, binder, I don't even know what you want to call it. I found this amazing Etsy shop called Angie Boutique. So Angie Boutique, I'm gonna leave the Etsy shop below, creates custom or pre-made planners in different sizes, travel planners, and I first saw this shop because I loved she has these like, what do you call it? Like sequin clear type binder. So that'll probably be my next one that I get. But I wanted something that was just simple, sleek, and went along with kind of my minimalistic look. So I went with this, look at this faux croc. I know, I feel so like elite. Not even really, like calm down, Brittany. It's not that big of a deal. But this gray faux crocodile planner, and she custom made it to have a couple of things. So on the listing, if you want something custom made, she will create it for you. I have some pockets on the side where I can put some of my credit cards, and then she custom put this A7 30mm ring for me, and then in the back there are some other card slots if I wanted, and some other pockets. So, and I also asked that I wanted the snaps with it. But I just wanted to finally show you what my new wallet will be. Isn't it cute? I'm pretty happy about it. All right, so let's get into these cash envelopes to see how we did this week. I also wanted something to house all my change. Look at all this change we have. Typically, I don't have this much change, but This week we did. So I ordered these A7 folder envelopes. You all already know how it typically goes. I never know what to call them. So all of the change that I would get throughout the week, I just put into this pouch, and I'm just gonna transfer it to this bigger one where we've been keeping all of our change. All right. So let's see how we did with our cash envelopes. As y'all can see, there's a little bit of money left in these. Okay. All right, so for groceries, we budgeted for $115. We spent $73. So right now we have $20, $40, and $1. So $41 left in groceries. For personal, we budgeted $25, and you see it is empty. I actually went over in personal. Y'all, trying to get this Etsy shop together and with printing, and I wanted it to look a certain way. I had to spend a little bit more money than I had budgeted. So we spent $49.01 for groceries. So I know, we're working on it. We're getting there. Some weeks we got it, some weeks we don't. It's all right. But it's not really all right because I want to keep with budget, but I'm giving myself a little bit of grace. Like, you know, this budgeting process, there's some weeks that you do great, some weeks that you don't, and you just learn to try to do better the next week. That's my motto. For eating out, we budgeted $35, and we didn't spend any, but because I overspent in my personal, I moved over $24 and the $24.01 that I had overspent on the personal. So we have $10 left. For gas, we budgeted for $45 and we spent $22.94. So we have 20, 21, 22. And then for miscellaneous, we spent $8.47. We budgeted for 25. And let's see, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have $15 left in miscellaneous. So let's count. So listen, I think last week we didn't hardly have, I don't think we had any money left over. We didn't. So now we at least have something left over, which I am thankful and grateful for. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So since we didn't get to stuff our March Madness envelope last week because we didn't have any left over, I'm going to put $25 in our March Madness envelope. And we will count that next week to see how we did with this challenge. So yeah, so March Madness is done. And so now we have 20, 40, 50, 60. Nope, is that right? 20, 40, 50. Yep, 60, 61, 62, 63. So here we go. We're putting it in our emergency fund. So the money that is left over at the end of the week will go into this emergency fund folder, and our goal is to save $5,000 in an emergency fund by the end of the year. We will be counting all of our savings, emergency funds, our sinking funds at the end of the month, which is already here. Like, how? But so next week I will have a video counting all of our monies to see how we did for the first quarter of the year. All right, so that's done. Now let's get to stuffing our cash envelopes for this week. Let me put them in order. So groceries, eating out, personal, gas, miscellaneous. All right. For groceries is getting $100. Typically, you know, it gets a little bit more, but because this month is so tight, this week is so tight, I really had to cut down on many of the categories, and groceries is where it was at this week. So groceries is getting $100. Eating out's only getting $25. So $25. Personal, because I went so far over budget last week, well, just this month. I didn't really do too good with the personal this month. I'm only giving myself $5. I was going to not give myself anything, but I'm like, Brittany, just in case, like, just put a little bit in the sinking fund. My husband gets his own amount separate from mine. It goes right into his own checking account. So this is just the $5 for me that I'm going to be spending. Gas is getting $45, so it's gonna get 2 20s and a 5. So 20, 40, 45. I'm trying to decide if I like the width of these envelopes. You know, the other ones were just the like width of the amount, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the width, or the length, width, whatever, or not? I mean, for right now, we're gonna keep it. Who knows? I might change it up after a couple weeks if I find that I don't like it. But at least it gives me a little bit more room. We'll see. Miscellaneous is only getting $10 this week. Oh, let's change it this way. All right, so our cash envelopes are stuffed for this week. Actually, let me put it this way. So I can put this in here, and then we'll put this. Y'all, isn't this cute? I just love it. It's just so compact, and eventually maybe I'll put some slips in here so I can keep track, so I don't have to just always check my banking statement, or, well, not banking statement, but like have the receipts or whatever, but right now it's fine. Okay, so this is done. Now we are going to get stuffing our savings challenges. So the first thing we are going to stuff is our emergency fund. So our emergency fund, every week I would like to try to put in $50. So it's gonna get $50. Can you see this? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I cannot wait to count it next week. Or at the end of I keep saying next week, but it's already Sunday, so it is this week. So at the end of this week, we'll be counting that. For our 100 envelope challenge, those of you new here, I pick 2 slips out each week depending on how the budget is looking, and this week we picked 55 and 6. So the 55 is going to be getting a 50 and a 5, and then the 6 is going to be getting a 5 and a 1. So we'll add those into here. So our 100 envelope challenge folder. All right, look at this one. Look. Ah. Y'all, I'm so hyped. I'm gonna be like screaming. You know how I sing song when I get excited? I'm gonna be screaming next week because of just how much we were able to save. So let's color in our 100 envelope challenge worksheet with our amounts. All right, we're done. All right, so now it's time to stuff our sinking funds. Let's take them out of the binder, and I want to show you something that I added to the sinking funds that I've been saying I was going to be doing for the past 3 weeks and haven't been able to do it. But last night, I stayed up until about midnight to get these together. So let me take them out and then I'll show you what I added. Okay, so these are my sinking funds, and look what I finally created. I created tracker sheets. I was getting sick of trying to remember how much I put in each week, and I just wanted it to be organized as best as possible. So I created these little sheets, templates, whatever you want to call it, in Canva. I printed them out on some cardstock. So I'm laminating these so that way I can use them over again. And I just am using let me get it, a permanent marker to add in the amounts and balances. And what I got, I realized, okay, when I get to the end, or if I make a mistake, what will I use? I thought I could use rubbing alcohol. I tried that didn't work. I thought I could use nail polish remover. That worked, but then it was smearing and it was starting to smell, and I was like, this isn't gonna work either. Then I Googled and it said that the magic erasers work, and they do. So this magic eraser is from the Dollar Tree, and you get 2 in a pack, and they work perfectly. So I actually broke it in half. Let me show you the other one. I broke it in half so it's a little bit smaller and easier to get into the smaller spaces. And then if I made a mistake, or at the end when I just want to be able to start over, when I get to here and I want to move back up here, you just rub it off and it comes right off. So it does work. So all of them have been updated. I put in the exact amounts, but aren't they cute? Oh. And again, they just go along with my simple, minimalistic look. I don't want a lot of frills and thrills, just something very simple, but still kind of elegant looking. Okay, so the Crafty Budgeter right now has $20, 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's getting $1. Many of these sinking funds, just to preface, is only going to get $1. You already know, as much as I can add, I will each week, and if that's only $1, I'm grateful for the $1 that I'm able to add on there. So right now I have 5, 10, 15, 20, $21, and I have already put that on the tracker. And they fit perfectly right into the envelopes. Look at that. Okay, so that one's done. I'll put it over here. Blessings right now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're going to be adding $1 to it. So it'll have now 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. I'm trying to decide what I want this blessing folder or envelope to go to. At the end of each month, whatever amount that we are able to add in here will go to something that I want to be a blessing to. I'm thinking I might want to give it to my sister. She's a nurse, and I mean, they've been working this whole pandemic, so I'm thinking I might want to give it to my sister so that way she can treat her floor to maybe some donuts or some coffee. But it's just a way to say thank you for all of those workers that have been still working throughout this whole pandemic. I have quite a bit of family members that are still working during the pandemic, but for some reason, I've always just wanted, since it began, to treat my sister and just say thank you for all of the work that she is doing with as a nurse. And for those of you that know me personally, know that my sister and I are very, very close. Even though we're 6 years apart, you wouldn't know it. She's the first person I text in the morning, and we text all throughout the day, probably the last person that I text every day. And I'm just so thankful for her and our relationship. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I just made the decision. We are going to do that, and I'll kind of update you on how that goes in the next video. All right, so Beauty has $1, and it's only getting $1. We had to take a lot of the Beauty out when my son went to start a daycare, and I wanted to get him all together and looking fresh with his haircut. Car is getting $1. Right now, Car has, let's see. Car has 10, 15, 20, 21, and it's only getting $1. I don't want to say just only. It is getting $1, and that $1 I am grateful for that I can put in there. Right? Let's talk positive, not just only, because I understand that some people aren't able to put money aside at all. So those blessings that we receive, my husband and I and family receive, I want to be very, very appreciative for. Clothing is getting, let's see. Clothing right now has $5. It's only getting $1, so 5, 6. The spring, well, it is spring now, so that means I'm gonna have to, excuse me, get some spring clothes for my son. My husband and I, he just told me he needs some new stuff. $6 isn't gonna cut it, so I think in the next stuffing, I'm going to stuff that one a little bit more. That way we have some money to go. This is not straight. There we go. All right, so Christmas currently has, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and it's gonna be getting our last $10. So right now Christmas has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. And Christmas is one that I always just wanted to do a little bit more than $1 because Christmas sinking fund will go to not only Christmas gifts, but our decorations, our Christmas tree, our food. So I want to make sure that we have a little bit ready to go so I'm not breaking the bank when Christmas comes. So right now it has $55, which ain't bad. I'm grateful for anything. All right, so family fun, y'all, I know that I've been saying every week since the beginning of this month that I want to do something fun with the family. I haven't done anything yet, and this probably would have been the weekend that we would have done something, but my sister-in-law took my son to a farm to do an Easter egg hunt, and he had so much fun. Yesterday the weather was beautiful. I think it was almost close to 75 degrees. So my son went and did a fun activity with my sister-in-law. My husband and I ordered food and watched Teen Mom OG. Yes, that is a show that my husband and I like to watch for fun. So I guess that was a kind of like a date night, but I think I'm just going to let this money roll over into next month, especially with the weather getting nice. I'm going to do something. We'll do something together. So right now it has 5, 10, 11, and it's getting $1. So it has 5, 10, 11, 12. Thank you for the suggestions that some of you gave. It will definitely be something outside that we will do. I just love being outside, especially being inside all this almost year, but especially this fall and winter. I'm ready to like break out. All right, so home is getting, let's see, $1. Right now it has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So it has 50, it's getting $1. So right now it has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. All right, gifts. So gifts has, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And you'll see that I subtracted $33 from this sinking fund. We had quite a bit of birthdays last week. So my great aunt's birthday, my dad's birthday, my neighbor, their son's birthday, who I consider like my nephews. Their sons are around my son's age, so it was one of their birthdays, and then the other son's birthday is on today, so I have to get something for him. And then we have some April birthdays coming up. So I'm gonna try to beef this sinking fund up next week, but for right now it's only getting $1. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and it's getting $1. So it should have 19, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Utilities has, let's see, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and it's getting $5. So right now it should have 85. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. All right, so medical, let's see, has $8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's getting $1. So it should have 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. I feel so legit with these sinking fund trackers. It's the little things that make me happy. Yearly subscriptions is getting $5. So right now it has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and it's getting 5. So total 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, $55. Y'all don't know how happy I get when I come to the end of these sinking funds and all of the money is right. I didn't make any mistakes and they all add up to the exact amount that I have. I always check it before I start, but you just get a little bit nervous. Like, did you pick up the right amount of money? Did you put it in the right place? And thankfully so far, knock on wood, the table's not wood, but you know what I mean. I've been doing good. So watch next time I will do something wrong. We'll see. So the last one is travel. Travel has 5, 10, 11, 12, and it's getting the last $1. So right now it should have 13. 5, 6, 7, wait, that's not what it is. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, I always got that one time that I can't count right, but that's all right. That is okay. All right, so we have now stuffed all of our sinking funds. Let's put it back in our binder. All right, so you know I like to end with everything put out that we did today. Thank you so much for watching this video. The next video will be counting how we did for the first quarter of the year. I am so hype about that. I also have some ideas of how I want to keep track of the quarterly amounts that we do. So definitely don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, please like, comment. If you're not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fan yet, come join the fam. We have fun over here as we are really being intentional with our money. Thank you all for just another opportunity that I can share how I am budgeting and working to pay off our 6-figure debt. Not only are we going to be counting the full amount for our quarter for the savings and sinking funds, I'm also finally, y'all, I am so sorry it's taking me forever to get this video out, going to be doing a debt breakdown. So you see where we started on our debt-free journey, how much debt we started with, and then you'll see where we are after this month. So that'll be another video that will be coming within the next week. I got a lot of videos to do, but I am so excited. Thank you all for watching and have a good rest of your day. See ya. Bye-bye.